Hello all and welcome to this episode of Dave Doesn't Know. This week I'm going to be talking about the mysterious Bermuda Triangle, and is it all it's cracked up to be? The Bermuda Triangle, located in the North Atlantic Ocean, near Bermuda, Miami and Puerto Rico, in a triangular sort of shape. Reports of strange goings-on in this area have been reported as far back as 1812, disappearing ships, aircraft and people into thin air, never to be seen again. I'm going to talk about Flight 19. Now, Flight 19 was made up of 5 bombers, Avengers, which is a pretty cool name, I think you'll agree. Flight 19 were US Marine Captains Edward Powers, George Stivers, 2nd Lieutenant James Gerber and Joe Bossy. These were experienced pilots before you start, taking up the controls of aircraft that they'd flown so many times before. They had lots of flying hours between them and went off on normal bombing training routines. Radio conversations continued to and fro as normal as bombing practice resumed. What happened at 15:45 was strange. An unidentified transmission came over the radio. It said, "Where are you?" As the transmission came through, it was previously reported that the compasses and the instruments were not showing correctly, spinning around and not showing true north. Pilots didn't know where they were, I'm sure. The transmission asked for compass readings from all of the pilots. Powers replied, "I don't know where I am." And to paraphrase him, "Everything looks strange, even the ocean. It's just not right." Other pilots could be heard over the radio requesting locations and readings, but it all sounded like total confusion and chaos. It is believed that they were so confused about where they were in the air that they eventually ran out of fuel and ditched down somewhere, maybe in the sea, maybe on land. The search. PBM-5, Mariner, BU number 59225. Took off to locate the missing aircraft at 1800 hours. Flight 19 and PBM-5 were never seen again. In a nutshell, Flight Leader Taylor was pretty much blamed for the loss of life and the loss of aircraft. However, this was contested by his mum after she cited that there was no evidence from the Royal Navy. The Navy neither had bodies nor aircraft to provide evidence. In 1986, the wreckage of an Avenger was found off the Florida coast. It wasn't that of Flight 19, but that of a plane lost in 1943. After hearing this story and doing a bit of research about it, there seems to be a half-assed attempt to recover aircraft, recover bodies, and it seems a little bit of a cover-up or almost like they'd given up. A 2015 newspaper report claimed the Royal Navy had found a wreckage with 2 bodies in 1960. As of 2013, the identities of these crew members were unknown. There's also no confirming if they were of that of Flight 19. The thing is, to be unbiased in this situation, I've got to point out that every day aircraft and ships travel through the Bermuda Triangle without any incident. Read into that what you will. Just look at this list. In 1949, aircraft with 10 crew lost. In 1963, the SS Sulphur Queen lost 15,260 tonnes of cargo and 39 crew. To be fair though, this was down to poor design and shipbuilding. In 1969, 2 lighthouse keepers vanished. In 2005, Piper PA-23 vanished with 3 people on board. And in 2015, 2 14-year-old boys lost fishing. Their boat was found a year later, but no bodies. This is a short list of many disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle. Planes, strange lights, mysteriously disappearing, strange goings-ons, strange weather, strange sights. The Bermuda Triangle, what a mystery. Or is it? The thing is, a lot of these incidents happened without any distressing radio calls. It's as if they vanished into thin air for no apparent reason. Some people blame electromagnetism disturbances. That's what affects the compasses. Some people have said that there are methane eruptions under the water, making the sea less buoyant. Some say aliens have set up camp there and it's a prime location to attract as many people as they can, and that these people disappear up there. Some say there are dimensions through portals that are located at the Bermuda Triangle, or in fact the Bermuda Triangle is a portal itself. Perhaps I'll look into that in another video at another time. Hexagonal clouds creating 170 mph winds have been put forward by meteorologists. What they have found is high winds and rough seas below these hexagonal clouds. Is this more likely something to do with the disappearance of ships and aircraft? It would certainly explain it in my mind. Now the question is, does Dave know? That's the purpose of these videos, of course. Does Dave know? On this occasion, I don't think it's portals. I really want to believe that it is aliens and portals, and you can fly through the Bermuda Triangle and maybe get transported to another time. However, you know, that said, if we're going to go on a paradox, then if people had been taken back in time, surely they would have got in touch with us via newspapers, or they would have caught up with us by now. I mean, that's a whole new, I don't really know how to, that's an interesting, let me just write that one down. That's really good. Okay, this is just down to weather. I'm pretty happy that this is no more than just weather phenomena, and no mysterious goings on here. No aliens and no portals, sadly. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I really appreciate you watching, and all the people that have liked and subscribed. I'm really, really thankful. You know, you're my motivation to keep doing these things. I really do enjoy this, and yeah, there's so much more to come.